Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG 81 and today we'll take a look at this SH Figuarts the Captain Ginyu from the Dragon Ball Z series. And I know that before you guys bash me, I would just like to say is that yep, I did mention that I'm not getting him, and I also did mention that I don't want to fall into a trap. In case you guys are wondering what trap do I mention about, it is when I buy this one, eventually I will be dragged along to buy the rest of the team. Okay, so the trap still applies, but I'm just trying to convince myself to just get this guy, the captain, as he's the the leader of the team, the Captain Ginyu team. So I was trying to convince myself not to buy the rest, only this guy, is because I just watched a few reviews and it's kind of like, it's all good things about him, so which is why I'm just very tempted, because I can't miss out a very good figure and also review for you guys, because I think there are a few of you actually messaged me to ask me if I'm going to review him, and I did told you guys that I'm not getting him. I'm so sorry, and I did get him right now, so I hope you guys will still enjoy my very late review. Okay, so let's just take a quick look. Okay, so the box is the usual standard Dragon Ball Z box, nothing special, and as you can see, the box is very tall because this is a big figure. Okay, it go out of the camera screen. Okay, and if you do notice one thing, there's no longer any toy stickers, because this is the new one that is no longer having that. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the Kaioken Goku doesn't have it as well. Okay, so this is not a bootleg. I got it from Ami. Okay, so it's a legitimate figure, just that they no longer give the toy sticker, and I am not sure why. Okay, so we have the Tamashii Nation quality sticker here. Okay, Dragon Ball Z, very nice looking. At the side, nothing much. Okay, and here we can see just the word Ginyu. Okay, and at the back, of course, we can see all of the cool poses. I actually like this pose a lot. Okay, this one. Okay, it's very nice. Okay, this is one of the group pose with the rest standing behind him. Okay, and this is the funny one. Okay, it's kind of surprising that he can do this pose. I would like to try that later and see if he really can pose this one. Okay, so let's get him out. So we have here the Captain Ginyu right out of the box. Okay, so from here we can see that it looks very good as an overall. Wow. Okay, just look at the overall build of the figure. Just looks very nice. Okay, I'm not sure how does it fare with the demonical fates, because I don't have it. Otherwise I would love to do a comparison for you guys. Okay, let's take a closer looks. Yep, this is it. This is the face that we recognize as a kid. Yeah, I kind of got scared by him when I watched him as a kid because of all the veins on the head. It looks very scary. I just don't know why. Yeah, and these two pieces here, the horns, wow, you can see that it's extremely sharp, so be very careful about it. The first thing is don't hurt yourself. The second thing is don't drop it to the floor, because I'm scared that it will just chip off. Okay, yeah, it's very sharp. Okay, the eyes, wow. Okay, looking very good there. Okay, I just love the armor. Yeah, sort of reminds me of the Scouter Vegeta. Yeah, looking very good. When I pick him out from the box, this piece actually came out. Okay, I thought it was broken, but it's not, luckily. And you can see the overall build of the figures. Very nice, except there is not much of a shading on the body as well as on the armor. I'm okay with the armor, because you can see the armor wise they are using some sort of like the shiny kind of material. I think it's quite impossible for them to do any shadings on it, except for this portion they can add some shading, but they did not. Okay, otherwise it looks pretty good. Okay, yep, wow, it just looks very nice, just like it came out right out of the movie. Yeah, I can see looks very menacing here. Okay, let's start with some articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, as always, we start with the head. Okay, and you can see the head pop right off, because I think they are using kind of like a new joint here. Okay, it's not very new. I mean, I have seen this before, but it's not the usual ball joint. Okay, so it has a lot of articulations, as you can see. Okay, let's try with the heads. Okay, you can look up this much, which is a lot. Okay, really a lot. Looking down even further, wow, this is very good articulations over there. You can see the necks actually is being made very well with all the veins there. Okay, and you can look side to side, no problem there. Okay, there's no hindering or whatsoever, just looks very good. Okay, as for the arms, of course this portion here is movable, like I showed you just now. You can even take it off if you are afraid of it. Okay, you can turn 360 degrees, no problem there. There's a arm swivels. Okay, and there's a, I believe there should be a, yep, there's a butterfly joint inside. Wow, actually came out quite a lot, very good there. Okay, I believe you can do oops, yep, sorry about that. He can do a cross arm easily over his chest. Yep, but then again you have to adjust this piece here to cover it back so that it doesn't look odd like that. Okay, and while we are at this one, let's take a look at the joint. You can see the joint is very small, so be very careful about it when you try to put it in and articulate. Okay, just be very careful because it's a very tiny piece, and I'm not surprised if someone have broken it. Yeah, so it's very small piece. Okay, if you're afraid, you can just do the pose you want without it. Take it off, okay, and then you just pose whatever pose you want. Just make sure that you don't break it during your posing. Okay, I mean, he have a double joint elbow. Okay, very much articulations over here. And can you turn this piece? Nope. Okay, you can't. Okay, the head drop out again. And there's a movement on the hands, of course. Yep. And here at the waist area, you can turn it. Okay, no problem there. And this piece, yep, I believe you can remove it again. Okay, just be very careful about it. Okay, and let's see the torso. Okay, the upper torso, there's a movement there. Okay, it can turn pretty much, no problem. Okay, oops, I just say that don't drop it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, so be very careful again, guys. It's very easy to pop off the heads. Okay, you can see the movement here is very good. Okay, you can turn pretty much everywhere you want it. Okay, bending forwards. Yep, there's quite a lot of bending forwards there. Yep, there's a big gap here after you bend forward. Okay, and bending backwards. Let's see how much he can go. Okay, pretty much not bad, and there's no gap this time. Okay, which is very good. Okay, as for the legs, let's take a look. Okay, pretty worried about that. These two flaps, just move them out of the way, and we can see there's a movement here. Okay, like a butterfly joint, and it's very tight. You can hear the squeaking sound. There's a swivel here. Okay, of course. And let's see the kicking forwards, how much you can go. Wow, more than 90 degrees, very good. Kicking backwards, not necessarily always works because of the butt cheek, but he can do some, not too bad. Okay, and a split, I believe he can do a very good, wow, I think it's a perfect split. Yep, an almost perfect split, which is good. Okay, you can see this portion here actually came out from the leg, which is good. It's like it's being hidden right inside here, and when you need it, it will come out. Okay, yep, so it's very good. Okay, and there's a double joint knee. Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you turn this piece? Nope. And but the legs, you can move pretty much everywhere, and there's a toe hinge which works perfectly fine. Okay, yep, so the articulation is pretty good with this big guy here. I'm not surprised because I've actually seen some of the reviewer do that. Yep, so wow, it's just good. Just be very careful with the flaps on the shoulder as well as here, and also the heads. Okay, just because it pop up very easily and you don't want to be breaking any of the horns. Okay, like I did just now. Luckily them were broke. Okay, so let's proceed with the accessories. Okay, so for the accessory, as we can see, he doesn't comes with much of a variety, but he just comes with quite a lot of hands, and also most importantly, he comes with 4 different interchangeable heads, which is quite good. I will go through the hands first. Of course, as always, he comes with the closed fist hand, which is already on the figure, and you can see they even painted the fingernail black. Okay, very good efforts there. Okay, and a pair of open palms hands, which is for the Kamehameha blast, or even for some of the poses that he do with his team during the dance. Yep. Okay, and then this pair of hand is like a grabbing hands, or you can call it as the hands to hold on to the Dragon Balls. Okay. Yep. So this is the hands for the Dragon Balls. Another pair of karate chops hand, which is again for some of the poses that he do, those dance poses, as well as lastly a pair of finger pointing hands. Okay, this is also another pair of hands for the poses. Okay, or you can make him pointing to Goku. Okay, yep. And of course he comes with a better damage chest armor plates, yeah, whereby he hurts himself before he interchanges his body with Goku. Yep, which is very nicely made, you can see there. Okay, yep. And of course the heads, let's go through the heads first. Okay, so we have 4 interchangeable heads. I'll take that as well, the one that is on the figure. Okay, yep. So there's a smiling ones, and there's a ones that is angry looking to the side, to the left. Okay, there's another one with the open mouth, and lastly there's one that is like a shocking face, okay, looking down. Okay, so there's some difference between these heads. Okay, you can see that they have a pack for the sculptors. Okay, these 3 heads are actually meant for the sculptor, so this sculptor is removable and it's also considered as part of the accessories. Okay, so you can have it on him, okay, on other faces as well. Okay, let's try this one. Yep. Okay, so it works for it. And the only head that doesn't have to fit with the sculptor is this head here, because you can see he have the perfect ear sculpted there. Okay, so this is the head when he have already injured himself with this battle damage armor, and you can consider this Ginyu as Goku. Okay, actually it's Goku that have entered the body, and so this is like a Goku soul inside. Okay, yep. And lastly is this very beautiful piece of Dragon Ball from the planet Namek. It's bigger size. Yep, looks very good. You can see the translucence there. Wow, very nice. It's a 4-star planet Namek Dragon Balls. And at the same time, I do have my very own planet Namek Dragon Ball, which you can see. These are actually bought from eBay. It's actually from China. It's very cheap. Yep, so it's I take them as the planet Namek, and you can see it's actually a lot bigger than the original SH Figuarts. The only difference is this 4-star Dragon Ball, you can see the star are actually inside the ball. It's not like this one is just painted on the surface, but this is actually pretty good. You can see it's inside. Okay, very cheap from China. Okay, I have the whole set of it, 7 Dragon Balls. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's try to interchange the chest plate, the armor chest plate, as we can see. Yeah, just trying to show you guys how to do it, and this piece came off again on its own. Yeah, I think it's easier for you to actually take it off, because there will be spaces for you to actually pull it out. Be easier that way. Maybe I should remove this as well. Yep, again, be very careful when you're removing it, because it's a very small joint, as you can see just now. Okay, oops. Yep, it just flew off. Okay, yep. So there are some pegs hold here for the pegs. Okay, it's very simple and straightforward. Yep, just put it back. You can see it looks pretty good there. Okay, with the head, which is this one. Yep, this is definitely Goku. Yeah, with the injured one. Okay, and I would like to try next is to interchange the hands into these ones, so that he can, I would like to see whether he can really balance off by holding the Dragon Balls. Let's see how well he can do it with the star facing forwards. Wow, so he can really hold on to the Dragon Balls, as we can see here. He holds pretty well though. Yep, very well indeed. Okay, so let's move on to some size comparison. Of course, I will compare him with the base form Goku, which is the 2.0, okay, as well as one of the latest Kaioken Goku, okay. And right up next, I'm going to compare him with the Awakening Goku, as well as the Ultra Instinct Goku. And next, I'm going to compare him with the SH Figuarts Final Form Frieza. Okay, this is the 2.0 Frieza. Okay, yep, which is very hard for him to stand. Okay, let's see if I get him to stand. So this is how small he is, as well as the Dragon Star First Form Frieza, which is of course bigger, because the Dragon Star is usually bigger. But don't worry, we'll be getting one from the SH Figuarts very soon. Next, I'm going to compare him with some big guys, which are also the villains. I have the Nappa right over here, which is also wearing the same armor, okay, and also the Piccolo Daimo, okay. Yeah, so this guy here is not the biggest, but he's still considered one of the big guy amongst them. Still on the big guy villains, we have the base form Broly right over here, okay, which is also bigger than he is, as well as the Super Buu, okay, the Evil Buu or the Super Buu, whatever you call it, okay, he's still very much taller than him, okay. Next, we have some unrelated Dragon Ball figures, which is the SH Figuarts Captain America from the Avengers Infinity War, okay, as well as I have some Marvel Legends here, which is the Colossus, okay. Wow, a lot bigger than he is. And lastly, I have the latest Mayfex Hush Batman, okay, which is smaller than him, of course, and also the Cyclops from Mesco, okay. In this session, I would like to try on some of the poses which I feel that is very funny, and I'm kind of like surprised that they can actually do it with figure this big, which is the one that is this one. Okay, I would like to try on this one and let's see how well it goes. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so as you can see, it can be done over here. Of course, my pose is not perfect because I just want to see whether it's possible, and it is possible. And you can see that it can also balance up to stand on its own without any helps from any stand. Okay, of course, this is not the correct one. Okay, we can do some comparison again. Okay, this is the perfect pose. Okay, yeah, this is how I do it. Yeah, the only thing is that I have taken off the armor flaps, as you can see on the shoulders, to, you know, I just don't want to damage anything. If you want to be more safe, you should remove these two flaps as well when you do the posing. Okay, yeah, so it's more safer that you don't break anything. So it's very good articulations, as you can see. My goodness, with figure this big, you can really do some very awesome poses. Wow. Okay, so my final verdict for Captain Ginyu SH Figuarts right over here is I'm just going to give him a 9 out of 10. Well, some points are deducted because I have never felt so nervous playing with an SH Figuarts. It's been such a long time since I have this nervous feeling, because I usually have that when I'm handling Mayfex figure, but not the SH Figuarts. But this time I was really terrified playing with him because of few things, like I mentioned. One thing is the head pop up pretty easily, and these two sharp things, you might, you know, when you fall off to the floor, it might just chip or broke off the end here, okay, because it's very sharp. And the next thing is, of course, is the shoulder flap. Mine dropped several times during the review. I think at least 5 to 6 times on this one. Yeah, it came off pretty easily, as well as for these two flaps as well, but this one doesn't come off as easily as the shoulder one. Just that you just have to be careful when you are posing this guy, because this guy have I think 10 out of 10 in terms of the articulations. Is very good. Okay, just that you have to be careful on the shoulder flaps and the waist flaps, as well as don't drop his head so often because he might broke something. Okay, yep, so that's the points being deducted. Otherwise, as an overall look, he looks quite perfect as a figure on its own. Yep, you can see he looks very good, and I have heard people saying that he looks way better than the Demonico Fits ones. Yep, so I'm not sure about that because I don't have it. I'm sorry about that. Otherwise I will have do a very good comparison for you guys, so you can have it seen side by side. Okay, yep, so that being said, I'm very happy with this purchase. I'm not sure whether it's still available in army.com. You can try your luck over there. Yep, I bought it from there, and yeah, as always they send out pretty fast. Yep, it's very nice looking ones. Okay, so I would say, yep, I would still recommend you to get this guy. It's very good additions to your Dragon Ball collections, because as an overall look, you can see it's an entirely new body, as well as the mold is all different. So I think this is a good investment for your Dragon Ball collection, because it's not just another Goku, not just another Vegeta. It's a new characters. Of course, he's the leader of a team, which I might warn you guys, if you buy this, you might be dragged into buying the whole team of Captain Ginyu, but I'm going to suppress myself not to do so. So I hope you like my review for this Captain Ginyu. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any comments below, or if you have any further question or any further informations that you would like to share with me which I didn't mention about, yeah, do let me know in the comments below. And of course, before you leave, I hope you check out my playlist right over here, and also do browse around my channel for more interesting videos, interesting news, interesting reviews such as this one, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye! Just to show how amazing this figure is, have you seen a figure that can stand on a toe hinge? Yep, there's no trick here, no blue tag, no stand, no whatsoever. This figure can stand on its own. It's very good.